Have you ever wondered how a nation can transform from a scene of horrific genocide to become one of the cleanest and safest countries in Africa within just 3 decades? Take a moment to journey back with me to Rwanda, circa 1994. This small, landlocked nation, known for its stunning landscapes and vibrant wildlife, was about to be thrust into one of the darkest periods of its history. A sinister cloud hovered over the country as ethnic tensions between the Hutu and Tutsi groups reached a boiling point. In April of that year, the long-standing tensions exploded into a horrifying genocide. The Hutu majority, driven by decades of political and social manipulation, embarked on a mission to exterminate the Tutsi minority. It was a shocking eruption of violence, a brutal wave that swept across the country, leaving a trail of devastation in its wake. In just 100 days, up to 1 million lives were extinguished. Men, women, children, no one was spared from the brutality. The genocide was not just an attack on the Tutsi, it was an assault on the very fabric of Rwanda's society. Friends became enemies, neighbors turned on each other, and families were torn apart. The impact of the genocide on Rwanda's social structure was profound. The country was left in ruins, its economy in shambles. The social fabric was ripped apart, leaving a nation grappling with the aftermath of unimaginable horror. It was a time of deep turmoil and despair. Beyond the human tragedy, the genocide had a catastrophic impact on Rwanda's economy. Infrastructure was destroyed, businesses were abandoned, and the agricultural backbone of the country was left in ruins. As the dust settled, the magnitude of the task ahead became clear. Rwanda had to rebuild, not just its towns and cities, but its entire society. This was Rwanda, a country in deep turmoil and despair, a country that had lost its way. But as we will see, out of the ashes of this dark past, a new Rwanda was about to rise, one that would shock the world with its resilience, determination, and transformation. In the ashes of such a horrific past, how does a nation find the strength to rise again? This question might have hung heavy in the hearts of the Rwandan people in the aftermath of the genocide. The devastation was immense, and the task of rebuilding seemed almost insurmountable. The first step towards recovery was the formation of a new government, one that was committed to fostering unity and reconciliation among its people. This government, established in July 1994, was a coalition that included members from the country's different ethnic groups. It was a bold statement to the world that Rwanda was ready to move beyond the ethnic divisions that had fueled its darkest days. But the journey to reconciliation was not an easy one. It required acknowledging the atrocities committed and delivering justice to the victims. To this end, the Rwandan government set up the Gacaca courts in the year 2000. These community courts allowed victims to confront the perpetrators, who in turn were given the chance to confess their crimes and ask for forgiveness. This process, as painful as it was, helped to foster healing and reconciliation within communities. While dealing with the past, Rwanda also had to look to the future. The government implemented policies aimed at reviving the economy. Agriculture was prioritized, and with the help of international donors, the country's infrastructure was rebuilt. Over time, Rwanda began to see a slow but steady economic recovery. Education was another key area of focus. The government implemented a policy of universal primary education, understanding that the future of the nation rested in the hands of its young people. This emphasis on education extended to the adult population as well, with literacy programs being launched across the country. In the face of unimaginable pain and loss, Rwanda showed incredible resilience. The nation embarked on a path of healing and reconciliation, determined to rise from the ashes of its past and build a future that was inclusive, peaceful, and prosperous. This was the beginning of a journey of a nation determined to rise from its ashes. How has Rwanda managed to become Africa's cleanest and safest country, you might wonder? Well, the transformation of Rwanda in the past 30 years is nothing short of remarkable. It's a tale of a nation rising from the ashes, determined to rewrite its narrative and chart a new path of peace, cleanliness, and safety. The government of Rwanda, in its unwavering resolve, has been at the forefront of this transformation. It introduced a range of initiatives aimed at promoting cleanliness and safety. One such initiative that stands out is Umuganda. This is a monthly community cleaning day where every adult in the country, from the president to the common citizen, participates in cleaning their neighborhoods. This tradition, deeply rooted in Rwandan culture, has not only fostered a sense of collective responsibility but also instilled a national pride in cleanliness. Safety, too, has been given top priority. The government has heavily invested in security and law enforcement, ensuring that the rule of law is upheld and that citizens feel safe. The results are evident. Today, Rwanda is often hailed as one of the safest countries not just in Africa but in the world. But the transformation doesn't stop there. Rwanda has also witnessed significant economic growth and development. From the bustling streets of its capital, Kigali, to the serene landscapes of Gisenyi, the country is buzzing with potential. It's a hub of innovation and entrepreneurship, where the spirit of resilience has fueled economic prosperity. This is the new Rwanda, a country that has turned its painful past into a stepping stone towards a brighter future. It's a place where the horrors of 3 decades ago have been replaced with stories of hope, unity, and progress. So, how has Rwanda managed to become Africa's cleanest and safest country? The answer lies in its people, their resilience, their unity, and their unwavering belief in a better future. Today, Rwanda stands as a beacon of hope, a testament to the resilience of the human spirit. Where does Rwanda go from here? Just 30 years removed from a devastating genocide, Rwanda now stands as a beacon of hope, a testament to the power of resilience and determination. But what does the future hold for this small but mighty country? Rwanda is steadfastly marching towards sustainable development, with a focus on renewable energy, conservation, and tech-driven economic growth. The country is harnessing the power of digital technologies, becoming a hub for innovation and entrepreneurship in Africa. Yet, challenges persist. Poverty and inequality remain pressing issues. The government, in partnership with various stakeholders, is working tirelessly to uplift the living standards of every Rwandan and close the socio-economic gap. The road ahead is long and the journey is far from over. But Rwanda is not daunted. With each passing day, it is writing a new chapter in its story, a story of hope, resilience, and determination. Rwanda's story is a powerful reminder of our capacity for transformation and growth. It's a story that continues to unfold.